So again, we are NYC BEST, which stands for NYC Business Express Service Team. And with the Department of Small Business Services. So our mission is to unlock economic potential and create economic security for all New Yorkers by connecting New Yorkers with good jobs, creating stronger businesses, and building thriving neighborhoods all across the city. So NYC Business Express Service Team. This was recently relaunched. Its initiative was to connect business owners to a single point of contact to help them navigate through the various agencies that pretty much inspect them. And that way they can understand and know what's expected of them when they get these inspections with the various agencies. So through NYC BEST, you will be assigned a single point person to help you navigate license and permits faster by understanding the city rules and requirements. Let's say if you're ready to open up your establishment, you don't know what permits, what licenses you need to get. Some businesses, especially after the pandemic, I feel like they've gotten very creative and they want to operate multiple different functions. And we help them understand whether that's possible and how to go about it. We also help them avoid and reduce fines and violations by preparing them for their upcoming inspections. And with this, we help them fix any issues that we identify before, hopefully, before the inspectors get there and they will receive violations. So we help them understand what's going to be expected of them, how they can go about fixing certain issues that we identify, and how they can continue to operate and grow. So within NYC BEST, we have two roles and one team that work together to help save money and time. We are composed of NYC small business advocates. They are your single point of contact to help you navigate the requirements, the licenses, and other city agencies, as well as, let's say, Con Edison and the utilities. And the other team, or not the other team, but the other role that we have is the compliance advisors, who provide on-site consultations to help them understand the rules and regulations and help them address them. We help to, again, identify, what needs to be done and what the expectations will be. And we pretty much just work together with them as to how they can follow those rules, as well as by still operating the type of establishment they want to operate. The language capacity that we have in our team would be English, Spanish, Korean, Chinese, Russian, and Haitian Creole. So this would be a sample of the service of how we provide our service. So let's say NYC buildings, we help to will help navigate the permitting process. With NYC, the health department, we help you obtain or what type of permit you would need and how to go about opening your and having your establishment. And DOT, we help, especially now that the open restaurants program has just become permanent. A lot of businesses have a lot of questions as to, what are the next steps? Now that it's permanent, is this going to be a program where, we have to, is there going to be like a fee? Is there going to be some type of license to operate? So we help them understand all the new rules that are constantly also changing and coming up. So these are the agencies that we work hand in hand to help all the businesses throughout the city. So we work closely with FDNY, DOB, DCWP, DEP, DOHMH, Sanitation Department, as well as DOT. And we work closely also with Department of Agriculture and Markets, Department of Financial Services, Liquor Authority, and Con Edison. Okay. If you have, so any business that has a brick and mortar, any business that has a lease, we are able to provide these services. However, these are the key industries that we've actually worked very closely with. So we have food and drinking establishments such as restaurants, pizzerias, bars, ice cream shops, bodegas, supermarkets. And then in the retail and personal care, we've helped many pharmacies, hardware stores, salons, laundromats, and so on. Okay, so compliance consultations, how does that work? Uh, First, I don't know if I even established this, but all of our services are 100% free to small businesses. So this would be a free line of sight visual assessment of your current or soon to open commercial space with all the languages that I had mentioned before available to you, meaning that if you are at the face of, construction, or you just signed the lease, we can start helping you and we can go over to the place and do a one-on-one consultation. So if, let's say, if you're still in the construction, we could get in there and start helping you from that time on. Once you're ready to open, and once you're open, we also help you to continue running your business and how to avoid future violations. As we know, businesses are constantly, either changing employees and so on and so forth. So this is a constant type of service that we provide, always free of charge, to help everyone be at the same page, to make sure that everyone is working together and they can avoid these violations. And of course, if there are times that we get in there and they've already had their inspections and they've received certain violations and they just don't understand what's expected of them, we sit down with them, we go over the paperwork, we explain everything to them, and then we assess together as to how they can now be in compliance while providing that, let's say for restaurants, there's some different types of foods that they want to make, and then there, it's the the function of it. So we just help everyone pretty much be in compliance and still provide the service that they want to provide. So just to give a few numbers, we were relaunched in September 7th of 2023. And we've so far served 3,400 businesses since then. Okay. Operate in compliance and avoid violations. So we have helped businesses save more than $36.4 million by avoiding fines and penalties. And we've helped more than 398 restaurants comply with the city rules of open restaurants program. Okay. This year, we've actually launched also a few initiatives, and this is one of them that which we're very proud of, is our very first newsletter. And this is pretty much what it looks like and what the concepts have. So we have NYC Best Hero of the Month, which gets changed on a monthly basis with each one of the compliance advisors as well as the advocates, so that someone can put a face and name to the people that are behind these computers or behind, helping them and stuff like that. We also have Did You Know? Pretty much any new rules are coming up lately, or just recently, the sanitation department launched, their new rules as to having their garbage put into bins and what are those expectations. So anything that new comes up, any rules and regulations, we want to make sure that they are aware of it. NYC Best Stories is where we like to highlight a business that we've worked with. Let's say if they've had a grand opening and we just, we've helped them open up and they have a great story. We just want to highlight it and just also give them a little bit of publicity, of course, and help someone know, what's in their neighborhood. And NYC Best in Your Community, which is another initiative, is hopefully what we will get out of this presentation, where we like to work with partners in communities that already know businesses, that you guys already have those contacts and can bring us along with you so that we can provide these great free services. So I kind of just said this slide, but yeah, so this is what it is. This is NYC Best in Your Community, where we work with partners and, we go into the neighborhoods, we come up with the route, or you guys come up with the route because you know these businesses better and you know what they need, what are their, uh, what are the issues that they're facing. And obviously we discuss as to like what we can bring to the table, how we can help them. Okay. And these are the other resources that we have within the Department of Small Business Services. So, we are, the first one you see is the Small Business Hotline, consultations and webinars, navigating government. That's pretty much what we do. That's where NYC Best is part of under navigating government. We also have financial assistance, online business course, we have commercial lease assistance. This is a great program. I think a lot of us are aware that during the pandemic or after the pandemic, a lot of businesses were having just a lot of difficulty either paying their rent or getting a lease, renewed. So we have actually lawyers that work pro bono that can sit with them and explain what those what's in front of them, what's in that contract, making sure that it's still in their benefit. This is free of cost. We work with these great lawyers that provide this service. And yeah, this is this was the presentation, NYC Best. So any questions, this is our website. You could also email us at nycbest@sbs.nyc.gov. We do have a hotline, which you can call us, and we have a great team that will be able to guide you and to better assist you as to what are the services that you're looking for, whether it's a consultation, whether it's financial assistance, and so on and so forth.
Hi.
And just, follow us, of course. That's the best way to be in touch and to see where we are, what's coming up next within the department. And yes, so thank you. Thank you for your attention.